I search at school about 1 to 4 times a day.
I have to search for school many times a week.
Well, I have to search for social studies,
Biology,
Language arts.
reading.
pretty much all of my classes that I take.
Most of the time, I do not find what I need.
I find overwhelming results, typically like thousands.
It's like 2 million or 2,000.
Like I just searched something and there were 1 million results.
That is so annoying.
I feel really, really frustrated. Like, ugh, it just takes too long.
So frustrating.
It takes me a long time to find what I need.
You have so many things to have to look through before you actually find what you're really looking for.
Sometimes I find it, sometimes I don't.
When educators and students search for instructional content and resources, they never know what they're going to find. What they do know is that they'll find thousands of hits, and they'll need to spend way too long combing through the search results to find what they need.
Right now, my students are spending way too much time searching for the information for the lessons they've been given.
If I wasn't spending all my time searching, I could definitely focus on my children.
I could be using that time to work on lesson plans or teaching.
I wish there was an easier way for my students to find the relevant information.
This would make it so much easier for me and my students.
And it wouldn't just help me, it would really help parents working with their kids at home.
The Learning Resource Metadata Initiative, or LRMI, is focused on making educational and instructional resources easier to find and more accessible for educators, students, and their families. The LRMI is a project co-led by the Association of Educational Publishers and Creative Commons. The project mission is to develop a standard metadata framework for educational content. When a critical mass of educational content is described and tagged in a consistent and uniform manner, filtering this content will become substantially easier for both users and delivery platforms. The framework will encompass the most commonly used and critical tags for instructional resources, criteria such as content area, age range, standards alignments, copyright and licensing considerations, media type, and other search filters. When search engines and other delivery platforms detect LRMI markup, it can be used to display these or other useful filtering criteria on the browser screen as users search for educational resources. This will make it easier for educators, students, and others to find exactly what they need at the precise moment they need it. For publishers and content developers, it means that their products and programs will be more discoverable for the teachers and students who need them.
It's so much easier for my students to use.
It's so much easier.
I have a lot more time now just to focus on teaching.
I can spend more time doing my homework and less time searching.
And my students are so much less frustrated and so much more excited to learn.
I get less results, but they mean more.
As a teacher, it really meets my needs.
Yes!
The Learning Resource Metadata Initiative, improving search for teaching and learning.